Hi, my name's Tiffany, and something really awkward happened to me recently. But before I go into that, I just want to tell you about my best friend. Her name's Bianca, and she's the greatest. She's cool and funny and pretty, and such a nice person. Which kind of makes my story even worse, because I'm the bad guy here. Bianca and I met when we were in first grade, and we've been inseparable ever since. We do everything together. We cycle to school together, we eat lunch together, we have sleepovers every weekend, and we even go on vacation together. Her family is like my second family. One day, though, everything changed. I've always been in drama club. I love acting. I invited Bianca to the opening night of our latest play and even got her a front row seat. I was just in the chorus, but she was my best friend, so she always came to cheer me on. After the show, we had a little party to celebrate, and I asked Bianca to come along too. I introduced her to everyone as my best friend, and soon everyone was adding her as a friend on social media, and it made me so happy to see how easily she got along with my drama friends. I was excited because I even introduced her to my crush, but I hadn't told her yet. I thought he might have liked me too, because he always walked me to my bicycle after rehearsals. I decided I would tell her which one my crush was the next day. However, I didn't get a chance. The next day, Bianca was acting different. She couldn't stop smiling, and she seemed so distracted. She told me she stayed up super late texting with one of the boys from my play. No, I couldn't believe this was happening. She was texting my crush. It felt like my heart was crumbling into tiny pieces. I had to squeeze my eyes so tightly to stop my tears from pouring out. Luckily, I'm an actor. And anyway, she seemed so obsessed with him that she didn't even notice I was quiet and upset. I ran off to class and said I'd see her at lunch, but by the time lunch came around, she was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I saw her walking with Jamie, my crush, across the playground. I felt sick. I went to the toilet and ate my lunch by myself and couldn't stop myself from crying. How would I be able to get up on stage and perform again with Jamie, knowing that he was Bianca's boyfriend now? And I had liked him first. This wasn't fair. Why would Bianca do this to me? When we were getting ready for the show that night, I spotted Jamie on his phone, texting away. He looked so happy. I said hi to him, but he barely even looked up. The next few days, I hardly saw Bianca. We still cycled to school together, but all she did was talk about Jamie nonstop. I felt so angry. I wanted to shout at her and tell her that I liked him first and that he was mine, not hers. But I knew that made no sense. That night after the show, I couldn't bear it anymore. I texted Bianca and told her the truth. I also said I can't be friends with her anymore because it just hurts too much and that she had broken our friendship. I cried myself to sleep that night, and the next morning I cycled to school alone. It was the last night of the play, then I'd never have to see Jamie again. I'd lost my best friend and my crush. It was the worst week of my life. I somehow got through the performance, and then afterwards, I said I felt sick and couldn't stay for the last night party. I walked towards my bicycle, and who do you think was standing there waiting for me? None other than Bianca. She said she was so sorry. And if she had known I liked him so much, she'd have never spoken to him. She said she broke up with him and that no boy would ever come between our friendship again. I started crying. It wasn't even her fault. She hadn't known. I told her it's okay, she can date Jamie, I don't mind. And really, I didn't mind. I realized that friendship and seeing your friends happy is so much more important than a silly crush. But she had realized the same. And so we decided we'd both forget about Jamie and move on. We went for ice cream, and it turned out to be the best night ever. My best friend was back, and no boy would ever come between us again. What do you think of this story? Feel free to share your comments and stories in the comments section below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.